Welcome, Scorpio, to Miss Amazing Tarot. Hope all of you are doing well, vibing high, being amazing as you are. Let's see what's going on with your career and money. Let's get some career and money messages from the universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Y'all ready? What's going on? What does Scorpio need to know when it comes to their money and career? You start that business yet? Shopify got this 14-day free trial. You could be building your website. What you doing? What you doing? The rebel. Limiting beliefs are limiting your abundance. Why you doubting yourself? Why you doubting? What I tell you about Super? She came out with the crayon case. Come on now. After Maybelline, Rebel, and the rest of them, Revlon, all them. Come on now. You're a system buster, entrepreneur, teaching others a better way. You are a trailblazer meant to pave the way for future generations. I know it's a lot on your shoulders, a lot to carry. But like the good book say, he never puts more on you than you can bear, Scorpio. You got it in you. Get out your head and get busy. Silence. Moving in silence while you continue to build. Silence is the best way to increase your personal power. You ain't got to tell everybody what you're doing. The same way you sit in a John scrolling everything else, you could be on your tablet or your phone doing the same thing. You got all them pictures and all them inspos saved on Pinterest. Get busy. Now, they saying not sharing too much too soon. You know, be careful sharing too much too soon because not everybody is honest and trustworthy. So keep it to yourself. You know, we've all made that mistake before. We tell somebody what we're trying to do, what our plans are, and all of a sudden, opposition knock you upside the head, you know, like a washer and a dryer. So, yeah. I know you want to tell your brother or your sister about, you know, the business that you got or the money you got coming in, but everybody around you ain't really clapping for you. Remember, hidden agenda. You can't trust everybody. Because how many times have you come up on some money or something worked out in your favor, and as soon as you tell somebody, that same person come back around talking about all their woes and their problems, expecting you to save the day? Exactly. Get busy. Get to writing. Some of you got a book inside of you that you've been saying you was gonna write it for years. Like I said, when you sitting on that toilet and those notes, get to typing, get to writing. Let me tell you something. Back in the day when I was in school working and taking care of 3 kids, I would be earbuds in, voice activated. I would be talking my paper onto my phone. And then when I get to school, do my spell check, shift here, indent there, reference here, reference there. Because back when I was in school, you know, APA, the college way, you know what I'm saying? They were very detailed in how you wrote paper. So, yeah. Universe saying, move in silence as you continue to build, but get to, your words have power to influence and share your gift. And it's time for you to share your gifts to the world. So get busy. So why you out here letting limiting beliefs limit your abundance? Come on now, you the rebel. You go against the grain. Rebel. Why is this here for Scorpio when it comes to their money and career? Teaching others a better way. Page of Cups. A lot of creative opportunities could be coming your way. Maybe you not trusting yourself. You thinking that you ain't got what it takes, or maybe your idea isn't good enough. Bullshit. Remember that? That mean bullshits. Bullshit. You got to walk away from that. Maybe there's been creative endeavors before that you've maybe tried to jump off or start off, and you've had to walk away from it, or it was disappointing. It, you know, you had to abandon, maybe due to life, like I said, going to school, raising kids, but definitely a lot of creative opportunities and ideas. Well, yeah. 8 of Cups with that Page of Cups. Maybe 8 months. 8 weeks, 8 months. Double Pisces here. Yeah, we're in May 20th, so if we was go back 8 weeks, will we be in Pisces season? Just about, yeah. Pisces is about illusion, dreamy, you know, wishful thinking. So maybe something didn't work out. Maybe something you started during Pisces season. Or you had to walk away from something during Pisces season. Maybe something that you walked away from during that season. I mean, you needed to walk away from it because it was limiting your abundance. You're a system buster. You don't go with the flow. Some of you aren't built for the 540. 5 days a week, 5 days, 40 hours. You're not built for that. Maybe you've tried multiple times. Knowing you're a Scorpio, you didn't have every profession known. Like, damn, you used to do that too? You just a jack of all trades. But maybe those cups that you poured in, aka jobs or employment opportunities that you poured into, they may have been limiting you, restricting your time to be creative or to, you know, follow after your creative opportunities. Keeping you stuck. 4 of Cups. May have turned you off a little bit. Whatever this is, you've creative opportunity, something don't go right, something, it kind of puts you in a funk where it's not gonna work. Limiting beliefs right here, 4 Cups. Like, you know what? Yeah, you see the cup. You see it being offered, this new creative idea, and you like, well, the last time I did that, shit didn't go right. Or the last time it flopped. Or the last time, you know. I heard something about Kool-Aid. You gotta make it, you gotta do it your way. You know, maybe you trying to do it like everybody else do. You know how grandma and them used to make the Kool-Aid? My grandma was infamous for her country time or that grape Kool-Aid. Then when she gets spicy, she grape and then lemonade, you know. So maybe you got your own flavor. You got your own mix. And maybe that's something you've been trying to do it everybody else's way. You gotta put your own flavor on it. You gotta put your, feeling burdened, feeling bogged down. Like I said, this could be a position at a corporation, and you just feel like it's just limiting you. It's not allowing you to be free, grow, be creative. Feeling weighed down and burdened. To the point to where you treat it. King of Wands, you're a natural born leader. A system buster, entrepreneur, teaching others a better way. And possibly by you walking away from a situation that no longer interests you, you're stepping away from those limiting beliefs and you're moving in, you're going to move in silence. So you could, Judgment, you're making a decision. It's time for a new phase. The new phase is, I'll be the rebel. I'll be the rebel. I'll be the system buster. But I'm going to be an entrepreneur, and I'm going to teach others how a better way. So there could have been an opportunity that you had to walk away from because you were just disconnected, discontent, you know, and it's just like now that you're taking charge, being the leader and visionary that you are, an entrepreneur here with King of Wands, you're seeing the bigger picture. Overcoming challenges, 10 of Wands here, career focus, making a judgment. It's time for a new phase. It's time for new. It's time for new. Silence. So you're moving in silence while you build. Yep. Keeping things hidden. Oh, can't see that. Keeping things hidden. Because you understand that everybody ain't got your best interests at heart. And that being silent is actually the best way to maintain your personal power. So silence. Can you smell the belly button juice? Yeah, there's let's keep going. Yeah, that's why you're moving in silence. Empress, she's very much abundant, prosperous, nurturing, all about growth, evolution, and action. Libra and Taurus here. Cause move in silence because you got somebody around you that's not honest and trustworthy. I think you know that. Yeah, you know. Double Capricorn here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn and have Capricorn in your chart. From rising to Mars, I'm hearing. Yeah, you're keeping some things close to your chest about whatever it is that you are working on. Because you understand that's the best way. That's the best way. Just keep my mouth shut. Four of Wands, double fours here. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know. What you got going on? Nothing. Just chilling. Yeah, you ain't saying too much. You don't see no evil. Six of Swords. Releasing, letting go, moving away from. Yeah, you keeping shit close to yourself. Especially if you're celebrating. You're just... Scorpio, you can't really hide that you got this Empress energy here. You can't really... You know what I'm saying? It's like people say, like, if I win the lottery, I'm not going to tell nobody, but there will be signs. It's just like, they're still, it's like, just, they sniffing it out. They can't smell that belly button juice, but they damn sure can smell that prosperity on that ass. And they own you. But you could be keeping it to yourself while you continue to build that, you know, you're moving away. You're releasing baggage, aka fear. The bearded potbelly is just not another person. It could be fear, insecurities, limiting beliefs. Remember who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? But if you do have somebody around you, you know, the universe is saying, move in silence. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got their eye on you. They gunning for you. Because number one, you're the Empress. Of course they're going to envy you. Of course they're going to try to get you off your throne. Look where they sitting and look where you sit. It's all dark and dim and dingy, and you out in the yard with your moo-moo on and your bonnet chilling. Birds are chirping. Celebration and prosperity around you. So yeah, you're definitely keeping some shit to your chest. Writer. Words are magic. Use them to manifest more abundance. Your words have the power to influence. And your words have the power to influence and share your gift to the world. They say you got a booking you need to get out. Get to writing. 10 of Wands. I know you got a lot on your plate. I know. But also words are magic for the universe to clear this shit up too. Because I guarantee you 5 of them Wands. 5 of them Wands ain't even yours. Okay. You know, you better talk to the universe. Pen and paper. Pen and paper. Because I'm here. This could be something as simple as, you know, you got your co-worker, they need a ride, right? Now, you get off at a respectable time to where maybe you could go to the park and sit and write, you know, but the traffic that you have to hit going the opposite way to take this person home, then double back, you're giving your energy or that time to something else, someone else's wand. Now here it is 6 months later, and it's the regular routine. It's like, how did I get here? Hold on. And then you're sitting there, if I had more time to do this, if I had time to do that, you do have time. You just need to reevaluate who you giving your time to. Where are you putting your energy? Here it is 6 months later, and you carry another wine. You know, no, I can't. I'm not going to be there at 6 because I got to take so-and-so home. And everything. Like, hold on. Like, you can't live your life because now you done picked up an extra responsibility of taking somebody else up. No disrespect intended. But it's just like, it's time to set some boundaries. And sometimes those limiting beliefs are because of the wands that you've picked up. That ain't even your burden to bear. But okay. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy. You got time to do what you need to do for you. But sorry. Sorry, Cheryl. I ain't going to be able to take you home. You know, this is something going to school, enrolling back in school. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and finish my degree. I've been bullshitting this whole time. I'm going to do this. Damn, class start at 6. But I got to... so-and-so need a ride. Again, that's not... I know you work with Miss Shirley at work. And that's your road dog, you know what I'm saying? Y'all laughing kiki at the cubicle and at the coffee machine every day, but that wand ain't yours to carry. And it's time that you start dropping them wands. Start looking at that plate. Well, hold on. I can't go to school. I'm worried about being late to class because of Miss Shirley, the co-worker that I've been taking home for the last 6 months. Why am I dictating my life around other people's responsibilities that ain't got shit to do with me? Okay. Every excuse in the book. Every excuse in the book. Why you can't, why you ain't. And the universe saying, hey. And you ain't got to tell Miss Shirley that you going and rolling back in school. You don't owe nobody no explanation. Like, Miss Shirley, I'm not going to be able to take you home anymore starting, next week. And you know what I'm saying? Because, again, it ain't everybody you can trust. And also, be careful about the shit you saying in the car with Miss Shirley on the way home while y'all laughing and kikiing about everybody else at the job. Be careful. Because, again, sometimes misery loves company. They want you to be in that same rock and hard place with them. Yeah. All you got to do, get the right universe. What I need, what I got to do. Come on. Just let the words flow. Words are magic. So use them to manifest your abundance. Don't let this fear and this anxiety and this addiction to helping everybody else and these limiting beliefs block you from what you deserve. 10 of Cups. Get that pen and paper. Start writing that shit down and watch the universe flip that shit. 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. It's time to take action. See, he got that wand is also pencil. Get, Scorpio. So with that being said, that is all I have for you when it comes to a career and money reading, Scorpio. If you find that this resonates, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next one.